Among war movies replayed in our minds, as non-grunts we try to remember the sacrifices of others' lives. A dedication to service, to be where young men are tested, have died. There we may not be, but they, forever young, remain, upon a fighting Korea, upon Incheon's swelling tides. Always a world away from home, this American soldier, like those before and since. What part do we play in looking back, other than doing so in sweet remembrance? Envisioning in dreams I do a marbled room, wherein now dead soldiers sit, in spirit alive. Paintings of their living loved ones from other realms nearby, in a great hall, a photograph in this world bequeathed to us, Baldomero on the sea wall. So personal, so many men, so young, a freeze frame in our minds. I do not know if there is a heaven. I do not know how men in war bleed. But in parallel realms of existence, he will always be a young man among men who lead. Time written into this gentle pace, these solemn hours by candlelight, pouring the heart out in imaginary blood, poet's black ink, to spend some time in honor, to ask God in my dreams, if He may place me there to understand sacrifice, to witness the fight. What hardy homesick warriors this America has borne through the ages. In my life I have asked God so many times, why am I here? What is my life? A missing piece to a soul's puzzle. I think I hear some voice far off calling me, well, why don't you write? Some might ask, why bother with a past so removed? They are dead. I pray, may some still find meaning in their sacrifice. Wondering how long these fragile words will be used, I also wonder, no matter the speed with which quills write, from my young days to this life's twilight, why we cannot be there on that battlefield to comfort the wounded, dying, to whisper truth and love upon last breaths and last heaving of chests and eyes moving. Sometimes I fail, sometimes I succeed, to live a life of purpose, say, do, and be great things. But after failure, sometimes to reflect how my brothers died in war of yestertime, or how beautiful their young faces remain, divine. A beckoning from within to use this life to its fullest. For this is life he cannot, will never need again. And death, in giving us today, reflections on actions heroic by him. He died with the courage that makes men great. I scream out in poetry, wherein too much beauty we may find. Voices, can they carry messages beyond this earth to where heroes reside? Hoping, trusting, that love avoids being letters never sent. Echoing upon that room, through that great hall, in a freeze frame of poetic rhyme. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, all but a dream, to flow and ebb, taking the spirit of his sacrifice, whispered off into the rushing waves and seas, into white realms of pearl beauty, he may live twice, once on earth, once more in hearts. Echoing back to us from time's eternity, and lessons from perished men who were free, whispers worded in Semper Fi, to and from all Marines. How we know of beauteous youth before men were dead or dying, forever in heaving chests, sighing. I beseech thee, Americans, when sun warms your faces to remember, out of the chosen reservoir in December.